Hello and welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom, and today we got something a little special for me. It's probably not special for y'all, but one of Kay's a nice co-worker of hers gave her some of these fresh eggs. And it's been a long time since I've had any fresh eggs, and so some people say they're really hard to peel after you boil them. So I've got two regular eggs here. Now these have been in the refrigerator. And these two fresh eggs here, they've never been refrigerated at all. And so we're going to boil them up and see how they are and see what the difference is and peeling them and all this stuff. And it might be a good experiment. It might be something you want to see. So hang in there and let's get started with it. Okay, now I'm going to do this in my Instant Pot Duo Crisp Plus air fryer here. If you've not seen one of these before, these are real handy to have. I think this is the best thing that Instant Pot has ever done. So, but anyway, we're not going to be using this top today at all. So we're just going to take it aside, and it comes with this carbon fiber or whatever it is. It's a little plate that you set it on. That way it doesn't mess up your counter or anything. And it really comes in handy when it's hot. You need to take it off and set it down for a few minutes. So you just set it on that. Like I said, it doesn't hurt your counter, it doesn't scratch it or anything like that. And so now the next thing we're going to do, we've got a little bit over a cup of water here. I don't never like putting just exactly a cup in there. I like to add a little bit more to it. A little bit over a cup here. Put down in there. And now I've got these 4 eggs I'm going to put down in there. And if I had 7, of course, I'd put the little rack down there first, and then I'd put the eggs in there. But anyway, now I want y'all to sit. This is the pressure lid that comes with this Duo Crisp Plus air fryer here. And if you notice, it doesn't have a knob back here to turn this. It's just a little round valve here. That's because now that's pushed down, that releases the pressure. Now as soon as you put this on, it's going to pop up and that's going to make it seal. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, probably not, but anyway, you got your air right here. You line it up with this air right here. It's hard to see because it's black on black. I don't know why they do that, but anyway, they do. But you put it on, you turn it clockwise till it locks, and trust me, well, you don't have to trust me, I'll let you see it. This little valve right here popped up. So now it's sealed. You don't have to worry about remembering to seal it. Because if you don't remember to seal it and it's not sealed, it's going to sit there a long time before you ever build up any pressure. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to hit this pressure button. Now when you start with this, I don't know if everybody's like that or not, but once you start with this, you have to go ahead and finish the buttons that you're going to push, because if you don't, it's going to just go blank again. You're going to have to start all over again. So go come down here and hit your pressure button, and it says high, and I guess it knew I put eggs in there because 7 minutes is exactly what I wanted. But if you wanted it to be a different time, you just come over here and see it went off before I could explain it to you. But you hit pressure, and it's got 7 minutes on high. And so if I put like that, if you want the time to go up, you hit up like that, the plus, or back minus like that, back to 7. But then you got to say start, and you have to do that real quick. And now you know it's got to sit here for a few minutes till the button pops up back there before it starts counting down to the 7 minutes. So we'll be back when it gets about ready. Okay, now it's starting to get some steam coming up out of it now, because it ain't going to be long before that button pops up. That steam is hot too. You don't want to hold your hand over like that, and there comes the button up. It only took 5 minutes, believe it or not, for that to pop up after I hit the start button. So now we'll be watching it until it gets down to into 7 minutes. And when it does, we're going to release the pressure up. But now you got to wait till See, I forgot about that. After the button comes up, now it still takes it a minute or two. Well, it took it about 30 seconds from the time I can move the camera over there to the time I come over here for it to start counting down. So now in 7 minutes we're going to release the pressure on it, easy for you to say, and we're going to have some nice farm fresh eggs if I can get them out of the shell. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, now it's down under a minute here. So as soon as it gets another 0 on there, we'll go back there and hit the release valve on here. Now I've heard a lot of people say they like to do 555 and 666 and 777 and 888, all that stuff. Well, I like to do, I like to put them in there and hit the pressure button for 7 minutes, and then we'll go back there and release the pressure when it's over with, and then we'll take them out. Now that's the end of that. Now I'll show you how to release the pressure on this thing if you're not familiar with this lid. I'll turn it a little bit so you can see it better. Don't start hollering, I ain't done yet. And you hit this button right here. And there it goes. Now it's going right against my cabinet, so I'm going to turn it some more like that. That's not going to take long for that pressure to get out of there, I don't believe. It's about to stop already. And the button just now dropped. Now, I'll turn it back around like this. And now this is very important, especially all you new people that's never had a pressure cooker. But when you release it, when you turn this lid counterclockwise to open it, you make sure that you pick it straight up and away from you. Don't open it up in the direction of your face, because you're going to get a face full of steam if you do it and it doesn't feel good. And so then you just carry it upside down over here to the sink, and then you turn it right side up again. It can drain real good. Now, let's see what we've got in here. Okay, the only one I see is cracked is that one right there. The rest of them doesn't look like I've got a blemish on them, but I'm going to crack them anyway, so stand by for that. Okay, now I'm going to take them out. When I take them out, I'm going to just make sure they're cracked a couple of times like that on the counter before I put them down in that water. And I'm really curious to see how these farm fresh eggs do compared to the regular store-bought eggs. I know one thing, the farm fresh eggs are a lot prettier. Whoa, don't touch it with the hand without a glove on. Now, alright, let me see if I can find that one that was cracked to start with. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Alright, now, we'll see how this one does here. Well, these are not completely cold yet, they're still warm. I thought they would cool off quicker than that. Well, maybe the people that said that you should let it sit 7 minutes after you put it in the ice water knew more, huh? Although this one's not doing bad, it's just started out little pieces. We'll try the brown one next. See how that goes. But now you're not losing any of the egg on this because the shell is just coming right off of it. Matter of fact, that little skin right there can come off of it too. Yeah, there it goes. Once you get that little skin underneath it to come up, that pulls the egg right on, the shell right on off. I should make boiled eggs more often. Okay, rinse them off good. slippery little devil. And put them right in a plate. But you can see in that plate, you didn't lose any of the egg like that. So now let's try this bad boy right here. Well, everybody talking about the farm fresh eggs are hard to peel. Tell you the truth, this one's peeling better than that store-bought egg. But now it did stay in ice water a little bit longer. But now that's beautiful right there. There's another thing in the world wrong with that. I always try to keep it separated so I can tell them apart. Alright, let them stay right there. Now we'll try this one. Just slick as a whistle. And last but not least, these things just about come out of the shell by themselves, these brown ones. But now this one, it looks like the yellow's trying to come out before the, it's just trying to come on out of the egg. But there it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfect yellow. There's nothing wrong with that. That looks great. Taste it. Now those are good right there. Just a little salt and pepper, of course. I can't remember the last time I had a fresh egg like that. Been a long time. Alright, now we'll try to slice them here. Now this is the store-bought egg. Looks pretty good. Now this is the farm fresh egg. I don't think you'd ever tell one. Well, the store-bought egg really doesn't look like it's quite as done in the middle of the yellow as the farm fresh egg. But as far as taste goes, a bit of salt, a little more pepper. Okay, farm fresh egg. That is really good. I wish I'd pointed it out before I put salt and pepper on it. But these, the farm fresh eggs, the yellow is a little more yellower than the store-bought eggs are, which I've always heard is a sign of freshness. The more yellow the yellow is, the fresher the egg, from what I've heard. Now I could be mistaken on that, but these farm fresh eggs, they are really, really good. Not to say there's anything wrong with the store-bought eggs, but you can tell the difference in them and the farm fresh eggs. So that's about it on this little short video comparing the farm fresh eggs to the store-bought eggs. And I hope you enjoyed watching it as good as I enjoyed making it for you. And you can tell a little difference in the farm fresh eggs because they're a little better and they taste a little better, got more of a flavor to them. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with the store-bought eggs either. So if you get a chance, if one of your neighbors grows some eggs, yeah, that's real good. So if one of your neighbors has some chickens, has some eggs, you ought to go by and see if you can pick some up sometime, and just so you can do your own experiment like this, because there is a difference in them, and I think you'd really like them. So till next time, y'all have a real good and safe day, and come back and see me as soon as you can now. Goodbye.